Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. My favorite make today, I was actually wearing the YSL Rouge Volupte tint, the oil lipstick. It was really lovely and it felt really nice on my skin because I'm super dry. My face is all over the place. It's very cold here in New York now that I'm home, although it's supposed to warm up to 70 degrees. It has not done that yet, so I've been very, very chilly. So what I figured I would do tonight is I would just do my nighttime routine and I would just chat a little bit because I know that the Sephora Rouge Sale is coming up and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to get exactly. So first up, I'm using one of my oil of Olay. I think they just call it Olay now. Olay Daily Facials. This is the normal one. I cut them in half and I use them to exfoliate my face. So that's what I'm using today. I've already taken my shower, but I haven't done any of my face stuff yet. So I've been thinking about the Sephora sale, and I've also been thinking a lot about, makeup I've purchased in the recent months, and, makeup I've just purchased in general, and whether or not I actually need to keep all of those things. And I've sort of figured that, honestly, I think I've spent a little too much money on makeup that I'm not really getting as much enjoyment out of. And part of that's, I'm sort of bored with a lot of what's coming out lately. I haven't seen any palettes that have really been interesting to me. Like the next thing that I'm super, I want to get that would probably be the Kat Von D 10th Anniversary palette, and that's not coming out until May. So there's nothing like that in Sephora right now that I'm like, ooh, I really need to spend this coupon. And just because you have a coupon, it doesn't mean you have to actually spend the coupon. But, I like to go buy things and I like to try out new makeup, but I just don't know if any of it's worth it. Plus, a lot of the individual brands have been having sales recently. So Kat Von D had a 20% off sale. I believe Cover FX had a 25% off sale, although I didn't end up purchasing anything. I was considering getting another one of the glitter drops because I have 2 out of the 3. I have a mini size of one of them. And I kind of wanted to use the coupon for that, but it's only a 15% off for VIB Rouge, and that sort of just doesn't seem like quite enough. But at the same time, I don't like always necessarily shopping on the brand website. I like to go in stores and swatch things and check things out and not have to deal with, waiting on shipping. Because I know if I go into the Sephora nearest me, which I would go by tomorrow, I could just go in, grab the things I want, and leave. That would be sufficient for my purposes. I'm going to put my moisturizer on now. This is the Belif True Cream Aqua Bomb. This has been helping a lot with my skin, but it's really just getting used to the water all over again is really what we're dealing with. I thought maybe I might pick up that Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter because I do think it's a really nice highlighter, but I did dupe it in my collection. I don't need it. I have a mini size of one of the Vanish sticks from Hourglass in, I think, Champagne Flash is what I think it's called. And it's basically the same color as the Amrezy. It's not obviously the same, it's a stick cream foundation as opposed to, a powder, but it's going to have the same effect on the skin. And I have several gold highlighters. And I just picked up a gold one the other day, a Wet n Wild one, which is lovely and looked really nice on my skin. Plus, I got out my Ambient Lighting Metallic Strobe palette from Hourglass, and the gold in that looked really nice. And I have the gold in the Anastasia Sun Dipped kit that I never use, and that also looks really nice. So I don't need this highlighter. And then I wondered if maybe I just wanted to get hair products, which is not something I normally do. I tend to find hair products really boring, but my hair has been kind of a mess. Speaking of hair products, we're going to use the Briogeo Rosarco Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray, because my hair is a little bit tingly, so if there's any left. Oh no! Oh, there we go. So what you're supposed to do is just spray this through your hair and then, comb it through and then leave it in. I tend to like it better than the IGK Mistress leave-in conditioning balm. I think this one works a little better. I think prefer the smell of this. It's just, you're not supposed to rinse this stuff out. You're just supposed to put it through your clean, damp hair, and then you can blow dry your hair. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to air dry it, but I'm going to sort of comb my fingers through it and sort of get any of the knots out. But I don't really want to spend money on really fancy hair stuff either. So maybe I'm just going to use this coupon to buy makeup wipes. I think I might want to get one of those YSL Rouge Volupte tint lipsticks. Oh, that's my cat coming to visit. Hey buddy, you coming in? In or out there? All right, out it is. Anyway, I do want to pick up one of those because those are generally very expensive and those don't really go on sale. So this would be the opportunity to buy that. There's also a new lip kit that came out from Sephora Favorites lip kit. And so the 15% off sale, while it wouldn't save me much, it would save me like $2 or $3, and that counts. There were some lipstick brands I wanted to try in the newest one, so I do think I might pick that up. I also was looking at the Lash Stash that was coming out. I don't think I need that one. I think I have enough of what's already in that I don't feel like it's a good buy for me. I did think about getting the Too Faced Life is a Festival palette because I did think that the sparklies in that were pretty cool. I'm not so sure I need that one either. Same thing with like the Becca Ocean Jewels. I did think it looked really pretty and I was considering getting it when something went on sale. I guess I'd be more inclined maybe to buy that one because that one's a little bit smaller and therefore wouldn't take up as much space. But I've also been sort of going through my palettes one at a time and realizing I don't need a lot of these. I really sort of need to get to more of a basic collection because that's what's feasible to have. All right, so I put this all through my hair and I think my moisturizer is pretty much absorbed. So I'm going to move on to my Luna Night Sleeping Oil. Just dripping with water though. My hair will not be dry in the morning. I'm not going to leave it up, obviously, like throughout the night. I'm just putting it up right now so I can put my face stuff on. But it won't be dry in the morning. It's just how it is. So now I'm going to take my Sunday Riley Luna Sleeping Night Oil and I'm going to just dot that onto my face. Actually, I'm not sure my forehead is ready. Is my forehead ready? All right. I'm going to just be 1 second. I'll be right back. Just give you that a minute to absorb, so now I can move on to the Luna Night Sleeping Oil. So what I think I'm probably going to do then is I think I'll get some makeup removing wipes from Sephora because I do like those. And those are normally $7.50. Again, I'm not going to save a lot of money, but I'll save a little bit of money. Then I'm going to just pat this under my eyes very gently and then sort of put that everywhere else. I figure I need to get my skin used to it again now that I'm back home. I stopped using it every night because of the sun in Florida. It was starting to get a little bit much for me and I didn't want to get a sunburn. I was trying really hard not to burn my face. It would have been really terrible. So this is going to have to wait 5 minutes before I move on to the next step, and that's going to be putting on my Sunday Riley Good Jeans, but basically I take 1 pump of that and then put it all over my face as well. So that I will just do off camera, but that is what happens last. That is the last thing that happens in my skincare before I go to bed. Normally what I do is I'll brush my teeth right now while this is absorbing, which I'll do off camera as well, so you don't have to deal with that. So basically, I'm thinking for Sephora, I want to pick up one of those YSL lipsticks in a full size because I really do like the one I have. It's really quite beautiful. I'm gonna pick up some makeup wipes, maybe like 1 or 2 packs, nothing crazy. If they're still doing that like buy 3 get 1 free mask thing, I might pick up a couple of those. I do like those, like the sheet masks from Sephora. I think those are pretty nice. And they're fun to use with like a friend. So those are pretty easy to add to the collection without feeling bad about it. And maybe that lip stash, the Sephora lip stash. Other than that though, I don't think there's anything I'm really interested in. And I don't need any new eyeshadow palettes, even if I'd like stuff. I think I might just hold out and wait for that Kat Von D in May. And I feel pretty good about that. So mostly I'll probably be using gift cards. I have a couple of gift cards I haven't used yet that I've been saving because there just hasn't been anything I wanted. So I won't have to actually be out of pocket too much for this. Plus I don't think a lot of that's going to take up much space. It's going to be a minor addition to the collection, especially since I'm decluttering right now. I don't really want to get something huge. So I have been wanting to buy one of those lipsticks in the full size for a couple of months, and I feel justified in that because I've been using up the mini size and it's almost to the end. So, you know, that's pretty good. So I think at this point, that seems like an appropriate amount of stuff. It's mostly stuff I just need, and then like 1 special splurge for the lipstick and maybe the little lap stash, the lip stash rather, not the lash stash. The lip stash because it's just fun to try out new products because I haven't tried all of those brands, and this would be the most inexpensive way for me to do that. And you know, it's always fun for me because I usually get at least 2 or 3 of those I usually really like and keep in the collection, and then a couple of them get decluttered or I give them to a friend if it's like a brand I don't like and I know I don't like it, so that's always fine too. Anyway, I think I feel pretty good about my choices, so I'm wondering what you guys are getting. So if you know what you're going to be picking up during the Sephora sale, because I know there's multiple times available. There's a session just for the Rouge, and then everybody else will get an extra weekend later on. So if there's something you're planning on picking up, let me know in the comments down below. I'm always excited to hear what other people are trying out. Hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all later. Bye!